Morning all. So I'm waiting impatiently for my valve spring compressor. I can't really proceed until I get my valves out. Now there is something else that I didn't order. I'll tell you what I've ordered in a minute, but the one thing I've not ordered yet is valve stem seals, because I don't know what type to get. I mean, Rock Auto is recommending, or they're listing the little, the little cylinders with the wee springs around them. But when I'm looking things up, some of them have got a sort of top hat type stem seal, and I can't actually see until I get the valves out. So I just need to wait. As soon as I get one valve out, I'm going to order those valves, the stem seals. They should be here, if I order them today, they should be here on Friday, Saturday the latest, so I can rebuild. So, what to do? Right, what have I ordered then? I have ordered four intake valves, 4 exhaust valves, 8 push rods, 4 of each, 2 cylinder head gaskets, valve cover gaskets. I've got my water pump waiting to go on, and I also ordered some injector seals. It's just the little O-rings, because I took them all out when I probably shouldn't have bothered. I might as well replace them. They do say if you take an injector out, replace the seal, so it wasn't the end of the world to purchase them. So, tell you what I've done. I have reassembled the oil pump. It's back on, and I've got the sump back on, and obviously the little pickup tube is now attached to the pump. I tell you that sump, what a pain. There's one little 10mm bolt. It's really awkward. You've got to stretch either side, and then you kind of turn the bolt like that to get it started, and then you use the smallest ratchet and the smallest 10mm socket you can get in, and you get one click of the ratchet. It took me an hour to get one bolt on. It's on now, so I'm just waiting. Dum-de-dum. Turned out nice again. A little bit windy, but that's okay. Oh, I can lower the truck down again now. The only thing left is to reattach the exhaust, but I can't do that until the heads are back on. So just to put everyone's mind at ease, I did get a good look inside the sump. I checked the pickup screen, it's fine. Yeah, so I'll just lower it back down, get these jack stands out, make it easier to get the heads back on. Oh, I'm getting excited, guys. So I got a delivery. It's not my valve spring compressor though. It's a gift. It is a gift from Paul Plaff. Paul, how do you pronounce your name, Paul? I'm thinking it's a silent P, so Paul Faff. Anyway, what did Paul send me? As you can tell, it's obviously something for the coupe, or the coupe, as we say in Europe. Lots of paperwork. Stuff. Another tree dead. Right, here we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm going to read this. I'll pre-read it in case it's personal. Excellent. I'm not going to read that. It's a love letter. Paula sent me a glove box door without the big horrible holes. Excellent. With a old school sticker on it. Isn't that cool? Oh, he's even given me the screws for the hinges. Excellent. Yeah, that's much better than the one with the holes. Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate that. And good luck in your sedan. He's got a 36 Chevy sedan, Super Sport or something. It's very cool. More complete than mine. Right, let's stare at the street while I wait for my next part to come. So I managed to use my old DIY spring compressor to get one of them. It's the only one I can reach, but that's all I need for now. Got my little collets out, and now I can take the spring out and actually see what sort of valve stem seals I need to get. So that's good. And then when my new spring compressor arrives, I'll get all the rest out. And then clean up the ones that I don't need to replace and get them back in. Well, I've got a box ready to put all my valves in the right order. So this is currently the driver's side head, and this is the intake valve I'm taking out. It's a shame this doesn't reach for all the other ones because it works quite well. I just had to put a little washer in the back so that it doesn't score the valve. Okay, what do we have? It's a very tight valve stem seal. That's what it is. Take the valve out just now. I was just checking there, there's no movement on the valve guide, which is good. Right, I'm going to put that in its hole, which is front, left, intake. Okay, get in there. What I'll do actually is put the springs in with them. And they're all together. All together now. Right, I just attacked it with pliers. No one seems to tell you how to. I mean, when you take it off with the pliers, you're destroying it. So I need new ones now, but at least I know it's a style I need, which is what was on the Rock Auto list. So I'll go and order them, and then I can. Oh, I'm still waiting for that tool to arrive. Hopefully it'll arrive soon. Well, I just missed my deadline for getting my valve stem seals by Friday, so they will be here hopefully Saturday. Anyway, my new spring compressor arrived, so I will give this a shot and get all my valves out. And for the ones that I'm reusing, I'll get them all cleaned up and lapped into their new homes. Well, not their new homes, their original homes. Oh yes, right, that's bad boy. Yes. Yeah, there's a comparison for you. Right, this should do the job. Let's give one a try and then I will proceed to do the rest. Certainly feels solid. So I've put a dab of oil in all the moving parts and the threads. The only thing I don't like about this, which is the same with pretty much every compressor I've found, is This section here that rests against the valve face is kind of sharp. You know, I'd rather that was flat, or at least not like, you see how sharp that is? I could dig in, so I may use that big washer that I used before on the top, just to prevent it from cutting into the valve. Now, I've seen two ways to use this, okay? A lot of people are under the impression that you put it around there. Wait a minute, I'll zoom out a bit. Yeah, a lot of people are under the impression that you do that and then you push the valve in like that, but other people are saying that you basically lock it in place first and then you screw that section in, which makes sense, otherwise why would that rotate? So that's the method I'm going to go for. We'll give it a shot. Okay, I think I went a bit mad with the oil. So now if I screw this side in, it should push that down. That was the sound of the collets popping out, or not popping out, but releasing. You can see it going in. Not sure how far I'm going to go, but to find my little magnet retriever. Two collets, using a white tub. Release this off. I could probably spring it back, but I'm not going to do that in case something springs out and hits me in the eye. Perfect. There we go. Job done. Well, one job done. About another, what have we got, 14 left to go. But that is an awesome tool. Really cool. And that was about $100. So the actual proper one for the Hemi heads is like $200, but it's very specific to this, and it bolts in those two bolts there and pushes that down. Whereas that big thing, that'll do any engine. So I'm quite pleased I got that, because I'm sure this won't be the last time I have a head off. Right, let me take all this stuff out, put it in its box holes, and once they're all out, I can start grinding some valves down. You know something? I'm getting way too obsessed with the whole box and order thing. The exhaust valves should all be the same, the intake valves should all be the same. And let's face it, when you buy when you buy them individually, they're not matched to anything. So I'm going to be lapping them all in anyway. So it doesn't really matter. As long as I replace the bent ones with new ones, we'll be good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a bit of a clean up. I've inspected all the valve seats and they're all good. So they're just going to need cleaned up, ground down with my little ground down kit. Where is it? It's over there. I'm going old school with this sucker. Been doing that. I know you can do it with a drill from the other side, but I've heard, not exactly horror stories, but the drill, you don't hear the grinding noise, so you don't know when you're getting to the sweet spot. And also, with using the drill, you might actually angle it a bit different because you're trying to pull it rather than pushing it down with the sucker. It might not be as good. I don't mind a bit of work. I know this way works. So, let me clean up and start with the grinding. Bit of a clean up, and I've also marked the pistons because I'm very easily confused. And I know that on this head, I'll be replacing the valves on 2 and 4. So over here, I've got 2, they're getting replaced, and 4, they're getting replaced. Meanwhile, the Rock Auto fairies have been, so let me show you what's in there. Feel bad that Bugsy's become another workbench. Yeah. I'm sure we're all guilty of that. Some weird cardboard. Right, we have sounds like head bolts to me. Yep. Nice big bag of brand new cylinder head bolts. That's great. It comes with the big ones and the little ones. That's one side, so the other box should be the other one. Yep. So all my head bolts, brand new. Big ones, little ones. Should be my head gaskets. You know what, I'll try them on the heads, make sure they line up. And this should be my push rods. 4 of each. It looks like push rods to me. Just make sure they're different sizes. Indeed. Right, we're good. So, let me present the cylinder head gaskets to the cylinder heads. Now these are sided, so that is LB, presumably left. Driver's side is left. This is driver's side. Don't really want to take this out the bag at the moment. Yep, that all looks good. Cool. Right, I will leave that in the box until let's see, maybe Sunday. I'll be putting the heads back on with a bit of luck. Right. What was I doing? You know what? It's getting a bit chilly out here, So what I'll do, I'll take the rest of the valves out. You don't need to see that. Clean it all up and then close the garage down for the night, and I'll get back at it in the morning with some grinding. I'm sure you've all done it before, but if you've not, I'll do a wee bit of filming how you lap these in, the valves into their seats using a sucker and some grinding compound, making sure not to get any where it's not supposed to go, because that would be disastrous. Right folks, thanks for watching today. Just a quickie update. I'm really just, once I get all these in, I'm really just waiting for parts. The new valves should come tomorrow or Friday. The valve stem seals Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to finish getting this onto the car until Sunday anyway. Right, thanks for watching again, and thanks Paul for the glove box. It's awesome. Right, take care everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.